called red, so we're going with it. Could it be pink? Probably. But today, I see it as red. Aloha everyone, and we are here actually in Aulani watching the sunset. It's the beginning of, I don't know what, week 4, I guess. And it is red. It is actually, I'm actually fasting today. So, first time in a long time, but it's going good. I mean, the sun is setting and I've done well, so. But yeah, so just wanted to bring you along for this beautiful sunset. The sun doesn't want to stay. There you go. Okay. But yeah, so today's Saturday, so tomorrow will be my first red day. So I'll take you along tomorrow. Aloha. Hey guys, so we're here at Whole Foods and officially starting the red week. And it's gonna be so much easier than any of the other colors because like there's just so much red, you know. I'm definitely gonna get strawberries. I'm gonna get tomatoes. Red bell peppers, I see them over there. It's just like so much easier to shop with red. But also some of the stuff I have at home is already like canned tomatoes that I'm not gonna buy and things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get it like regular tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I'm excited. I love red. Okay, let me shop. So I'm here at Sam's Club, and I don't really drink red wine. But one of the recipes I want to make has red wine, so I love this because it tells you like what it's good for, because I really don't know anything about red wine, but it says that Merlot is good for red sauces, and I want to make a bolognese sauce, so I think that's what we're getting. I don't know. I think I like Malbec though. I don't know the difference, but I think I like the Malbec. I'm gonna think about it, but that was kind of nice, you know. Okay, so we are home. I got beautiful flowers. I got some red roses. You can't really see the color right now, but they're not just red, they're like really deep. Why isn't it show? Yeah, they're very deep. Oh, I love these. Are my favorite color roses. This is what I wore on my wedding. Maybe at the end of the video I'll show you guys my bouquet and my whole wedding like what do you call table decor, whatever. But I also got these little, I think are these lilies? What are these? Nadia Alstroemerias? What the fuck? I don't know. Are these lilies? I don't know, but they're pretty. So I just wanted to have like a little combination. I've been enjoying that lately, like buying 2 different ones, and so it's not just one thing. I don't know. Okay, can we focus? Because I'm hungry. It's about 11:30, and I'm gonna make a little like light lunch for both me and Anthony. Anthony's gonna have this because it's simple and it's just bruschetta. And so I have tomatoes, basil, onions, garlic. I usually don't like to cook with oil, but since Anthony's gonna have some too, I'm gonna put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and some balsamic vinegar, and then garlic, of course. And then I got this delicious bread from Whole Foods. Like, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's still like, it's just freshly made. I love when bread is freshly made. So I'm just gonna cut it in slices, put it in the air broiler to crisp it up. I'm gonna marinate everything for a little bit so that the balsamic gets in the bruschetta, and then just serve it. Simple, super simple. I'm just gonna make like a whole plate of it. That's really what it's gonna be. But yeah, I'll show you when it's done. So I cut up all the tomatoes, the basil, onions, and garlic, and I put 1 tablespoon of olive oil. There's about 4 tomatoes I cut in there, and I just wing it with the balsamic vinegar, and I mix it all up, and then I put it in the refrigerator to marinate for a little bit. Then I sprayed the bread with Pam, and then I also sprayed it with, or sprinkled some garlic powder and put it in the air fryer and in the toast mode so that it would toast both sides. And yeah, I was very excited. And then yeah, as you can see, everything was marinated. I have some of the juices left over, but I try to not put it as much on the bread. And then I literally just put about a tablespoon in each bread, and that's about it. And then I also put this glaze, which you can buy at any grocery store. It's just concentrated balsamic vinegar, and it's a little sweeter and it's delicious. Okay, so here we go. Presentation, what do you think? What?
It's a little messy.
That's the whole point. It's
Gordon
like
would not appreciate
it's
it.
a avant-garde.
And the little basil on the side.
Well, that was for the picture. Do you want some? I give it a 9.5.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, let's give it a try. It smells really good. Ooh, do you hear that crunch?
Very good. Needs a little Parmesan.
Oh, very good.
Needs some salt.
I put salt.
A little bit. But it's okay.
Ooh.
There's
I
a
would
10
put-
out of 10 here.
I would put more garlic, but I know you don't love garlic as much
I
as I do.
love garlic. Go put more. When you make it later this week, you can do it.
Wow. That's really good, right?
Very good.
The garlic actually does come through a little bit with the garlic powder that I put on the bread. Very
Is my
fresh.
balsamic or yours?
Mine. The balsamic, it's enough balsamic, not too much balsamic. Very fresh.
It's perfect.
It is perfect, actually.
Just like you.
Oh. They're delicious. Nice little snack. I got 2, 4, 6,
I need more.
7, and he got 9.
I
So.
need more.
More. You got 9 pieces. Like in the restaurant, you get like 3. Imagine this. This is
Good
big
thing-
bang for your buck. See,
Good thing I'm not at the restaurant.
yeah, you better live a nice tip. We added a little bit more salt, and it does taste better. I do have to say, I like how it's really crispy, but it like the liquidy is like penetrating a little bit the bread. I don't know if you can see. So like the bread has the balsamic flavor, and that is really good. So it's okay that it's sitting there a little bit because it's adding more flavor to the bread, but it's still keeping it crispy. I would definitely make this again. It's so simple.
Yep.
Here at Starbucks, Anthony went to get gas, and I got us drinks. And so I think this is kind of successful. I searched for red drinks. Could it be pink? Probably. But today, I see it as red. I mean, it's redder than my other drink that I like. That is definitely way pinker and kind of purplish, to be honest. But yeah, so this has, let's see, it has, okay, so venti passion fruit tea, no water, with coconut milk, scoop of strawberry puree, 4 agave plums, and blended. I like it blended. If I didn't blend it, it would have been more red, but I like my drinks blended here. So never had this before, so let's give it a try. Oh, that's good. Ooh, the milk gives it a little bit of creaminess. The coconut milk. I like it. Definitely I feel like I should be at the pool. Okay. It doesn't top my other drink that I love better. But it's delicious. And red.
Tell her, what's the definition of insanity?
What do you mean?
Telling yourself the same thing over and over again.
It's red. Look like this, like the car. Look, it matches it. It's red. It's good. It's definitely a little faint in flavor.
You're
Not
having
as
ice.
pungent.
So you're just having ice.
Maybe that is why. Cause yeah, I like to blend them, but oh well. Let's see. It's red. It's red. It's like your shirt. Red. Anthony's wearing red. He's showing solidarity to the cause. What is the cause? Nice craziness.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it is 5 o'clock, and it's time for dinner because I'm hungry. Since lunch was such
I can't wait.
Yeah, Anthony's gonna eat it again. A little bit of a difference than mine, but for the most part, we're gonna share dinner, which is exciting. I always like it when he eats my food because it's so good. Right?
Be yourself when you speak sometimes.
Yeah.
You go like a staccato.
Okay, so for dinner tonight we have tomato soup. And so I kind of wanted to do like a play on like grilled cheese and a tomato soup, but I don't really keep bread at home, and I didn't want to buy a whole thing of bread to just use 2 of them and then freeze it, and then it's like a lot of space. So I'm going to, well, first of all for the soup, you know, to make it creamy, I wanted to make it like a creamy tomato soup. To make it creamy vegan, you can either usually do coconut milk or cashews, and they both add a lot of fat. So I wanted to try, I saw this one recipe that used potato instead, so I'm gonna give this a try. I'm excited. So here are the ingredients, just like pretty simple, you know, onions, garlic, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes. I'm gonna have some vegetable broth, the potato, and then some basil, oregano, and bay leaves. So pretty, you know, standard. But yeah, I'm excited to use the potato, and see how it turns out. But then, so for the grilled cheese, instead of like a traditional grilled cheese, I'm gonna use the leftover bread that I have that I bought earlier for today's bruschetta, and we're gonna do an open-faced sandwich. So I got here some Gouda and tomato. I'm gonna grill the bread open-faced, then I'm gonna put the Gouda and the tomato, and then I'm gonna put it back in the grill, so that the tomato gets like really like nice kind of cooked, and then on top of it, to give it a little bit of like freshness, I'm gonna make like a pesto sauce to put on top of it, and I'm gonna put some basil, some sun-dried tomatoes, and some of the Parmesan cheese. So yeah, I'm excited. This honestly, like, I'm really excited. Like, you know, people say like vegan, you can't do like vegan food like fun and delicious. I haven't tried it because I haven't made it, but I'm gonna say that it's gonna be pretty delicious. So we'll see. So for the soup, I sauteed some onions, and then I used the dry ingredients, which are the basil, the oregano, and I put a ton of it. And then I saute it with water. I just like to always water saute my onions. And then I put a whole can of the tomato sauce and a can of the diced tomatoes, about a cup of vegetable oil, and 1 whole cut up potato. And then I actually put another probably half a cup of water or so, and then I just let it sit for about 20 minutes. I added a little bit more of the dry herbs, and then also some bay leaves, and again just let it simmer until the potato gets pretty soft. And then for the pesto, oh my gosh, this turned out so good. I put some garlic, some basil, I had some sun-dried tomatoes, Parmesan cheese, plant-based of course. Actually, this whole food brand was delicious, I have to say. And then I put red roasted peppers, and then I filled it up with water. I always do that just for the eye. Again, you could use oil, but it doesn't need it. Look how creamy it turned out, and it was so tasty. And then for the soup, I put it on the the Vitamix, and then I make sure that I pulsed it, and I let it, I put a towel on the top, so that since it's too hot, you don't want it to be covered, so you want some of the heat to come out. And oh my gosh, it was so creamy. It's not like, look at this, super creamy. I'm very impressed. But yeah, I made a lot, so I just poured it on the bowl, a little bit for me and a little bit for Anthony, but I just wanted to leave this to show you the creaminess. And that was just 1 potato. And then for mine, I put some sour cream with a little bit of lemon to do a little bit of kind of like creme fraiche on the top. And then for the little sandwiches, I took the bread and I put it on the toaster so that they would get crispy. Then I put the pesto and some of the cheese. For Anthony, I used real mozzarella cheese. For me, I used the plant-based Gouda cheese. And then I put some tomato slices on all of them. And then I put it back in the toaster so that the tomato would get crispy and the cheese would get creamy and caramelized and delicious. Very red. How would you grade it in redness?
Very.
Okay. Anthony loves tomato soup, so he's gonna try first.
Not as much as French onion.
Right. It will be your second.
When is the brown color?
What brown color?
When is your brown color so I can have French onion soup?
No brown.
How about white?
Okay, try it.
Very good.
It smells really good. Okay. I'm gonna try it. The taste is really good. Very tangy. I do taste a little bit of potato after, like the thickness. You can tell that it was thickened by potato. Not taste it. I could
it's a little acidic.
Well, tomatoes are acidic. They said to add sugar in the recipe. I didn't. Maybe I should. But I like the tanginess acidity of it. I'm gonna try my pesto sandwich. Anthony's is with mozzarella. Mine is with Gouda, vegan Gouda. That's like really good. Oh my god.
Whoever made this is falling apart.
That is really good. Like really.
What?
I know. I kind of made a little bit too much food, but damn, this little pesto thingy turned out delicious. The Gouda, I haven't tried it before. It's good, very smoky actually in flavor. But I like the tomato cut kind of like soft in the air fryer.
Very good. Yeah.
Wow, soup is delicious. I actually like the acidity of it. What? I actually like the acidity of it. Yeah, I don't think it would change anything. Maybe add the sugar that I said to put, brown sugar. I would give this. How would you rate this?
Oh, 10.
No, I would rate this 9. This is really good. Like really good. Maybe too much.
Lunch better?
What? No, this is way better than lunch.
I thought you have lunch at 9.5.
Oh shit. This is a 9.6. Okay. Hello guys. Hello everyone. So it's another day that I get to eat. No. Hi guys. No. Hey guys. So it is at lunchtime, 12:40 actually. Today has gone by so fast. I'm working from home, but I have a lot to do. And I was hungry like an hour ago, but then I had to finish something and I'm like, damn, I'm still hungry. So I'm gonna make my lunch that I'm really excited about. I'm also still wearing very much red. I'm wearing this is one of my favorite collections that I got from Swarovski. That was based on the what's it called, Beauty and the Beast rose, and then this is like a 1 ring that has like a 2. Like, it's so cute. I love it. It's like, oh my god, it has to be like almost like 8-9 years old. But yeah, I'm rocking the red. I love red. I love how it makes me feel. However, I usually don't wear a lot of red lipsticks because my lips are so tiny, which I love. I love my little lips. But when I put like really dark color lipstick, you can tell that they're really tiny, which is again all good, but I just don't wear it as often. But I still do. I still rock it. So for lunch we're gonna do something very simple because I'm pretty busy. But I'm excited for this lunch. So and it definitely looks very red, so I'm gonna just make a simple salad, that has all the components of a nice yummy meal, which is gonna include greens obviously, but see, you can do green and red. That's why I wear this today, my little Betsy Johnson cherries. Everything's green and red, so we're gonna do a little Christmassy. Even my flowers are green and red. Anyways, focus, die. I'm like all over the place. Anyways, yes, salad. It's gonna have nice greens, it's gonna have yummy fruit, it's gonna have yummy vegetables, and it's gonna have fats, and it's gonna have carbs. Like, perfect. Okay, so let's see. So I'm gonna do a spinach because that's the only greens I bought, because I wasn't planning on having a lot of salad, so I didn't buy much other than that, which was supposed to be for the spinach green week, which never happened. So I really need to use it so it doesn't go bad. So it's gonna be my base. It's gonna be just green spinach, and then I'm gonna do some tomatoes. And definitely, I feel like even though I use this in pink week, it can still be red. I think this is very red. So this is my pickled roasted beet that I roasted myself, and I pickled it with water and vinegar. And then I bought these at the grocery store. Definitely red. This is 1000% red. And they're already like done for you. Yes, it's more expensive, but I couldn't find any pomegranates that I could do myself right now, so this is perfect. And I may have it in 2 days with yogurt for breakfast. So I'm gonna do that. And then for the sauce, for the dressing, oh, and then also I was like, oh, you know, I guess I could do rice or something for the carbs, but then I remembered I had red quinoa. So I'm boiling some quinoa here. So it's gonna be my carb component. And then I'm gonna do a simple dressing with strawberries, passion fruit, lilikoi, mustard, and balsamic vinegar. So it's gonna be very reddish. And then I'm gonna add also some feta cheese, which this is a new one that I'm trying. I usually buy the oh, what is it called? The brand that I buy. I don't remember right now, but I've only tried that feta, but they were out of it. Oh, what is it called? Is it Miyoku's? No, it's not Miyoku's, whatever. Damn, I can't think of it, but they have Follow Your Heart, so I'm gonna try this as the feta. It was cheaper too. So, and then I'm also gonna put some healthy fats, so some walnuts. That sounds like a delicious salad. So I will put it together and show you guys. So I just wanted to show you, this dressing had 4 ingredients. I had about 4 whole strawberries, about 2 tablespoons of my mustard, a sprinkle of balsamic, and water. Literally nothing else. And I tell you, I could almost drink it. It was so good. Week is beautiful. So it's a kombucha with beet. Yeah, organic beet. So let's give it a try. Yes, all of it. Let's see. That's really good. I just honestly like this brand, the kombucha that they make. I don't know, it's delicious. It's definitely a Hawaii brand, but I think they do sell it in other places, but it is the best kombucha in the market, period. I said it. Okay, so this looks amazing and it smells really, really good. So I'm going to, honestly, I just want to try I haven't had a lot of pomegranate. Like, I just don't buy that often. Let me just try it. It's really good. It's like a burst of a little bit of tartness, but also sweet. I don't know what I would compare it to, but anyways, we're gonna do like a bite with everything. A little bit of the beet, a little bit of the cheese. Definitely put, I want to make sure that there's a walnut in there, and then the pomegranate, the tomato. Oh no, it's falling apart. I'm just putting everything in my hand. I don't want eating it, so who cares? Okay, there we go. That's a nice little bite of everything. I have the red quinoa, the beet, the pomegranate, the cheese, tomato, and the walnut. The walnut is like a must. Honestly, the tomatoes, I don't know if they go in here. They're just really red. If I were to make this again, I would not put the tomatoes. I'm gonna do a bite without the tomato. I'm gonna do a bite with cheese, the walnut, and actually the quinoa is really, the quinoa really complements the beet a lot. Way better. So yeah, this is so good. This cheese is not as good as my other cheese, my other feta cheese, which I still don't think I remember the name. I'll put it here. It's not bad. You know what the difference is? This tastes like the feta cheese that you buy already pre-made, like the real feta cheese. It's really, really close to it. The other one that I love is just way creamier, and it's just better. But this is not. This is actually, this tastes closer to real feta cheese. But the other one is better. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, but honestly, adding the walnuts and the beet and everything. Eat salads that look like this, and you will love eating salads. Okay. Cheers, guys. Aloha. So I ended up taking off the tomatoes because they just didn't go there. But I just want to show you how ridiculously delicious this looks. It looks like one of the ones that you get from, like, you know, those like fancy sandwich places. It was just that good and delicious and so simple. So healthy style pizzas. And what I do is I take these pita breads and I cut them down the middle so that they create two pizzas. And Anthony's gonna have some too. So I actually have 3 of them, and we're gonna share half of this one, and we each gonna have one. And then for the sauce, I literally just put this tomato sauce canned, and then I add basil and oregano, and I put it in the NutriBullet. Like, no need to buy special pizza sauce, whatever. So then for my pizza, I'm gonna use the mozzarella. I'm gonna put some fresh tomato and basil and put it so that it gets like really nice and kind of roasted in the air fryer. And then I bought this, which is called smoked tomato. I have no idea if this is good, but they look like little like slices of pepperoni. Don't mind my sweatiness, it's like hot. But yeah, I mean, it's like tomato paste and some seasonings and stuff like that, and they make them, I guess, into pepperonis. Oh, and it's red, so definitely gonna have red sauce, tomatoes, and red pepperoni. And then for Anthony, I'm just gonna use regular mozzarella and some salami. So let's see how it turns out. So again, I take the pita bread and I cut the middle of it, and see it becomes 2 of them, and so I can use them as a pizza. So there's the whole one, and I cut the middle, and I toasted. I could only put 4, so I have an extra one here. And for the sauce, I literally just got tomato sauce on the can, and I'm just putting a ton of dried basil and dried oregano, and then I'm just mixing it in the NutriBullet. So I decided to actually do something smart and try it before. And it is plant-based, by the way. I'm gonna, because it looks kind of weird. It looks like bologna. It smells good. Okay. It tastes like a deli meat, but you don't know what it is. It sounds like any other deli meat. Okay, it's not bad. It's weird. But I think it's weird because it's not cooked on the pizza. I think that once I put it on the on the grill, air fryer, whatever, I think crisped up, like it said, like it looks in the picture, it'll look better. Other than, we'll see. I have hope. And then I take the toasted pitas, I put the sauce. For me, I use the diet cheese, and for Anthony, I grated some real mozzarella. Then I have the the salami, fake salami thing, tomatoes, and a little bit of oregano, and back in the oven it goes so that the cheese gets all melty and delicious. But honestly, I should have put it on, I put it on broil, I should have put it on toast, and you'll see later why. But I mean, these turn out pretty good, I have to say. That looks like really legit, I have to say. Like legit, like you get from like a place.
Yeah.
How is it?
Very good.
How's the sauce?
Very vegan.
There's nothing vegan about that. There's like cheese and salami.
It's vegan.
No. How is it?
It looks.
Well,
like it's
yeah.
vegan.
The pita never gets crispy when it's crispy at first, but then when I put the sauce and the other stuff, it always gets soggy. So you'll have to eat it with a fork and a knife. But how is it? Like, tastes tasty? Let's see. Mine has that weird tomato salami thingy, a little bit of regular tomato, the sauce, and the vegan cheese.
Delicious.
That is really good.
Oh, it's delicious.
Let me try.
Why are your tomatoes like that?
I don't know if you want it. This is a tomato that is now crispy a little bit. Let me just try that on its own.
I had some tomato like that.
Shit, I don't know if you want it. It doesn't really add any flavor, to be honest. I wouldn't buy it again. Just the regular tomato on its own is better, to be honest. I don't think it adds anything. It just adds calories. But the sauce is good.
Homemade?
You
boil the tomatoes?
I opened the can. Okay. Yeah, well, bon appetit. No. Bon appetito. Aloha. This is the third piece, and I have to say, it's way more, so see how soggy this one is? And this one is harder. I put it in the toast setting because it toasts the bottom and the top, and I think it's better. Anthony had his third with tomatoes. How is it?
It's too hot.
What's too hot?
It's smoking.
Well, put it in your mouth.
No, I don't want to burn my tongue.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Why? Less flavor. What's the question?
It's too hot. Oh. It's crispier. That's a trick. I've been always trying to figure out what to do to make it crispy. Because when I first put it the first time, it's super crispy. To the point where I can even pick it up with my hands and put it back in after I put all the sauce. But then when it sits there for like 5 minutes, it gets soggy. But I think this is the answer. You put it on the, because I usually put it on the broil setting just to do the broil. But if you do the toast, it does both sides. So you tried it?
No, it's too hot. I don't want to burn my tongue.
Well,
yeah, it's a little bit.
It feels harder,
little.
right? No, yeah, I mean.
Okay, now it's dying again.
Well, it was sitting there for a while.
Oh, maybe if you didn't spill the soda all over the floor.
Maybe if you didn't put it on the floor.
Well, what table would you like? Where's the table? You told me you didn't like the table.
I would like. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, I'm happier. I think this was a success. What do you think? 1 to 10?
Oh, 15.
9.5. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday. I am actually doing a training right now in our break, but I'm a little hungry. It's 10:10 right now, and I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'm gonna make some yogurt with strawberries and the leftovers of the pomegranate, and just like a little breakfast buffet. Ooh, and I may actually put some of this. This is also red. This granola, that's really good. Big Bare Naked granola, and it says triple berry. You can't see it there, but it has like little pieces of berries in it, and it has like a berry flavor. So give it a little bit more oomph to the breakfast. So yesterday I did not fast. Honestly, I felt really bad. I was having bad cramps, and I was just feeling awful. And you know, when I feel sick, honestly, food comforts me, and like this specific type of food, like soups and noodles. It's just like a given. So I did eat yesterday. I had tomato soup and bread, and then I had more noodles and some cheese. So the cheese was the only thing that wasn't red, but everything else was red. I just didn't feel either good to even be on camera, but today I felt fine. So you know, it is what it is. It's just one day, whatever. I just really honestly didn't feel good, and it wasn't because of hunger. I really wasn't hungry. I just wanted something to maybe take away from the pain that I was feeling, and I was maybe thinking like maybe food would, which it didn't. If I were to be honest. But yeah, I just wanted to complain and say I did. Which is interesting that I'm hungry right now, because usually when I do eat, I'm not hungry. I mean, I didn't eat that much. It was, you know, soup and noodles, and so probably like less than 1,000, more than 500. So I would not say that I did a modified ADF. I'm gonna be straight up, but I think it was definitely less than 1,000. But anyways, whatever. You know, it is. I did good Saturday. I did good Monday. Wednesday not so good, but I'm gonna eat today. I'm still gonna do an eat day, and then tomorrow I'll do a proper ADF day. So just wanted to give you an update. And I do also have to say, man, if you find like farmer markets that make fresh coconut yogurt, this thing is spoiling me from ever buying like store-bought things, because it's so creamy. And look at the, do you see that? It has like vanilla beans in it, like legit delicious. So I'm gonna make this and have it as my breakfast while I'm in my training. We're in a break right now, and yeah, I'll see you guys for lunch. Aloha. Oh, can we talk how pretty this is? Isn't that cute? Little star. Okay, let's try it. Let's try a little bit of everything. Okay, strawberry, the pomegranate, the granola, and the delicious yogurt. Oh my god. I actually really love the strawberry, and the pomegranate gives it a nice little bite. This is so good. The yogurt, because it's really, you know, natural, it's a little tart. So you have a little tartness, the sweetness. The granola gives it a perfect, like, meaty kind of bite, you know, like substantial. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I usually don't have breakfast, but this is delicious. So it's almost 1 o'clock. Look a little more presentable. Decided to go with again, red lipstick, of course, and some cat eyes. When anybody does red lipstick, they should do minimal eyes, or vice versa, a lot of eyes, minimal lips, unless you want to go all out. Actually, do whatever you want. But usually, for me, just because like red lipsticks is a lot for me, I like to do, you know, minimal eyes. Definitely black and white always, black and red and white. It's actually the color of our cars too. My car is red and white, and Anthony's car is red and black. I just love red, black, and white. That's also Momo's color, because he was black and white, and then we put a little red bow on him. So it's just, I just love those 3 colors so much, obviously. But it's a little, yeah. Anyways. Also, the reason why I did cat eye is because this recipe is inspired from my best friend, Ricky, and she loves these this recipe I'm gonna do. So, and she also loves cat eye, so it's a little shout out to her. Because I've never tried this, and it's like a huge thing, and she loves it, and it's like a huge thing like a few months ago on TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff. But I've never tried it because I'm not a fan of eating like raw pepper. Not a fan. I don't know. I'm not a fan. But I'm gonna try it. And actually, that's something I'm gonna say right now also, especially next week. I'm also taking advantage of this challenge to try things I usually don't buy. Like, for example, like pomegranates, which now I know I love so much. And yeah, it's just getting out of my comfort zone since it's just one dish that I'm trying, similar to what I'm going to be doing today. And especially next week too, I'm going to be doing a few dishes that I used to not like, but you know, that's happened to me personally, where I thought I didn't like something for the longest time, and then I tried it again and I'm like, you know what, I actually like it. That happened to me with capers. I used to hate capers, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, this is delicious. So, you know, give things a try again, because your palate changes, what you like changes, so don't just write something off completely. However, I think olives for me are just off. Like, I smell olives and I'm like, weird, because I love salt and I love olive oil and capers. So anyways, just a little kind of FYI. But okay, so lunch today, it's about 1 o'clock like I said, and I am not that hungry. I was gonna make, so the reason why I bought these is because I was gonna make stuffed peppers, but that would be like rice and beans and all this stuff, and I don't want that right now. I usually don't have breakfast, so having that yogurt, which that yogurt, by the way, like the whole thing is about like 30 fat grams, so it's very, very high in fat, which is totally okay. I'm just saying, like, it filled me up, and I'm usually not used to having breakfast, so the combination of those two, I'm like, I don't want stuffed peppers right now. So instead, I am gonna do the famous cream cheese over peppers with everything bagel seasoning recipe. Now, I don't have cream cheese, so I personally, even when I buy bagels, I like to use this. It's vegan sour cream, but this tastes to me like Herm Fresh, to be honest. Like the consistency of it and the taste, I love it. And so I usually use this instead of cream cheese anyways. I don't buy vegan cream cheese because the one that I bought one time, I didn't like it. So I just use this sour cream. And then to give it a little more cheesy flavor, I'm gonna mix it with the feta crumbles that I have. So I'm gonna mix those two in here, and then I'm gonna cut like slices of these, like chunks, like quarters, I guess. It's more than quarters, but you know what I mean. And yeah, put it on top of it and put some bagel seasoning. And then I also have some tomatoes left over, so I'm gonna make like a simple tomato basil red onion salad with some balsamic glaze. And yeah, it's very red. And then also something I wanted to mention is that, I don't know if any of you have wondered, I only eat every other day typically, and it's just me, right? So what do I do with all the leftovers? First of all, I try not to buy too much. Like, I just bought these 2 peppers and that's it, but I'll probably just use one. What I'm gonna do with the next one is I'm gonna freeze. Same with the pomegranate. I'm not gonna eat any more of this today, and today is my last eating day, so I'm gonna freeze it. Same with the strawberries, and actually same with the grape. I'm gonna make something with this later today, so I'm gonna still use these for lunch and dinner and whatever left over. Since the next 2 weeks are gonna be orange and purple, I'm gonna just freeze it. And then these I use in the oven anyways after I freeze them, so they're perfectly fine. So you know, just try freezing things, and if it doesn't work out, well, at least you tried and you didn't throw it out immediately. So just a little tip. Okay, so I'm gonna make my lunch, and we'll see you guys in a second. Okay, can somebody tell me, why is this called a red onion? This is clearly not red. However, it's gonna be part of the red week because it's called red. But why is this called a red onion? Like, whoever invented it, like, had, like, I don't know, issues. I mean, I guess no. Well, no. This is. I mean, this is still purple. This is definitely purple, but it's called red, so we're going with it. I just want to show you. I literally just put the sour cream and the cheese, and then I just mix it all around, and it becomes really creamy. Okay, let's try this. First, I'm gonna try the salad because I know I'm gonna like the salad. All I did was put the glaze. I didn't put balsamic vinegar or anything. I just put the glaze, the vinegar glaze, because it's a little sweet. It already has like other stuff in it, I guess. You can't go wrong with tomato, basil, and onions. Pepper. Okay, moment of truth. I'm a little scared. Okay. And I put a good amount of cream cheese mix, whatever you're gonna call it. And also, I put everything bagel seasoning from Walmart because that's the only one I can find here. But if you have Trader Joe's, which the entire United States has, except Hawaii, buy that because it's like not even close. It's like really you would think that it's like, oh, how much better can it be? Oh, it is better. But that's all I have here. So, okay. Give it a try. It's for you, Ricky. That's actually really good. Why did I think I wasn't gonna like this? Well, this is really freaking good. I'm like speechless, and that's not often, and you know me. I think like everything, like, you know, the crispiness of the pepper with the like creaminess of the cheese kind of becomes, and then there's like a saltiness with the everything bagel. Holy crap. I mean, I know this is probably like duh, like I just never thought I would like this. Hence my point, try everything again, because, or try it once. Wow. Hurry. Okay, I'm gonna go eat my lunch. I'll see you guys for dinner.
And the audio didn't work for my last meal, but I pretty much just made a spaghetti with a tomato sauce and a lot of bacon cheese. I'm telling you how it looks delicious. And then I'm about to try a big, you know, it kind of, the cherry tomatoes, I put it in the air fryer so that they were like roasted, and it was just so saucy. It was so good. And yeah, here I am being happy.
So, end of Red Week. I have to say, in terms of the food, I think this was a very successful week. Not only was it very red, I have to say most of my food was like almost all red with little touches of green. But it was so good. It was really delicious. Very Italian focused, but I guess tomatoes, you know, Italian food, whatever. But yeah, I really enjoyed it this week. It was super easy, I have to say, in terms of like things that I made. So it was definitely one of the easiest colors to do, for sure. In terms of fasting, 50-50. So Saturday and Monday I did perfectly, and then Wednesday definitely not fast at all, and today I did eat one soup. Again, less than 500 calories, but still. So I don't know why. I think mentally, just because I know I will be going on a vacation, I kind of gave up the wanting to lose weight, only because I will gain it back. So like mentally, I'm like kind of like checked out with the idea of losing weight before the vacation, and instead I'm in the mentality of I want to kind of stay in this plateau, and hopefully, you know, I won't gain weight during my vacation because I'll be walking so much. I didn't gain any weight or anything like that. I stayed either at the same weight, or I lost like 3, then gained the 3, then lost 4, then gained 2, and so I'm staying like within like a 4-pound range up and down. But overall very steady. My weight has been very steady, and I'm happy with this, staying in this weight until after I come back from vacation, and then really focusing on the weight loss, which I've already said. But I think it's good, the fact that I am not doing 100% ADF, and I'm not gaining weight. I'm maintaining, and I'm also eating a lot more carbs and fats. Like this week we ate a whole damn baguette of bread in one day. And I'm definitely eating way more fats than I usually do. So that tells me that my body can stabilize pretty okay, you know. So overall, I don't want to spend too much time on that because I already kind of talked about it last week. But I think that approach is kind of working for me, and I'm using ADF kind of as a tool. So you can use it as a tool to lose weight, which I did, you know, in my past challenges, and now I'm using it as a tool to eat more fats and foods during the eat days, so that ADF helps me stabilize on the days that I do fast. So you know, you can use it however you would like. I definitely still want to use it to lose weight when I come back from vacation, but for now I'm happy where I'm at. So yeah, next week the color is gonna be orange chocolate. like such a and I think that one's gonna be pretty easy too. I mean, there's many things. Also, you know, I don't eat every single day, so there's not like a lot of things that I need to buy, so I kind of like, it makes it easier for the challenge part of it. But I'm definitely gonna eat lots of carrots, lots of sweet potatoes, and I will be trying something that I usually don't like, but I'm gonna see if I change my mind on it, so we'll see. But yeah, orange. It may be a little hard with clothes. I don't know if I mean red. I owned everything red. I love red. Red is just such a powerful color. I love red. Orange I like. I just don't own a lot of orange, so we'll see. That's gonna be a stretch for sure. But yeah, it was really fun. Hope you liked it. And yeah, stay tuned for next week. Aloha.